Hey guys, this is going to be another quick Linux command video. Check the link in the description for more info and for copy and paste examples. The Linux sort command is used to sort lines of text within a file. You can sort the lines of actual files or the output of a piped command. So let's try a basic example here. So let's say if we are in a directory called test, and we have a couple files in here, test1 and test2. So say we want to sort the stuff in the first file here, cat test1. Let's say we just want to sort this text, right? So we can say sort, and there we go, it's in sorted order. Now, say if we want to only display unique lines, because we see there's at least one line that's a duplicate here. So you can say sort-u, that's going to give you only unique lines. Now, it also sorted, so see we only have ABC once. So anyways, gets rid of duplicates. That way you don't need to pipe it to the unique command. So that's kind of handy there. Now you can also sort in reverse. So say if you were sorting like this, you want to say -R for reverse, and you have it in reverse. And you could combine that with a U for only unique lines. So kind of a better example there. And what else? We can sort by numerical values. And that's not going to be too useful for this file, but the syntax would look like this. And I'm going to show you how that would work when we pipe output in a little bit. So first example I want to show you here of piping output from another command. You might say ps-ef, and I'm going to come back to the numerical thing in a little bit, but you sort the output of ps-ef to, you pipe it to sort and sort the output. It's not super useful, but just an example of piping output. I wanted more than just one example of it. So the next example is a little bit more useful. So say if you use the du command, du-sk you'll commonly use. Now you can use this on, say, var log and everything in var log just to sort out the logs. And for this, I'm probably going to want root permissions actually. All right, so u-sk var log asterisk. All right, there we go. This basically shows the disk usage for every file within the var log directory. This is a common thing you'll do if you're looking for which log files are filling up your disk on a given system. So you're going to want to be able to sort this stuff. So this is a real life example of how you might use the sort command. So you can pipe that to sort, and you can say -n for numerical. And that's where the -n becomes actually useful. So sort by numerical, so you're sorting by the number, not just alphabetical. And let's see, we are also going to, we can put it in reverse. A lot of things will recommend a -nr for reverse. Puts the biggest files at the top, which is great if you're going to put this in like a report or a text file or something. But if you're just on the command line and you have hundreds of files in a directory, you really want them, you're really just going to want them at the bottom. So these are going to be the first ones you see, and going up you might have to scroll up to reach other files. So it's probably more useful like this normally. One other really interesting thing that I only just recently learned. Now I've known that you could use, instead of a -h, you could use a instead of a -k, you can use a -h, and this will put it in human readable format. Now the reason we use the -k is so you're just going to display it in kilobytes, so it's easy to sort. So a -h is a whole lot easier to read. You can see K, and you can see, I know there's at least, yeah, here's a couple with megs. So megs and K, easier to read but harder to sort. So that's kind of a problem. So if you were to say H, it won't be able to sort them properly. See how you have the megabyte size files down here and kilobyte size files here? Well, so I've been aware of this for a long time, for many years, but I don't know how recently they've introduced this. But now the sort command, you can sort by, H. Instead of N, you can say H, and you're going to sort by human readable values. H for human readable, so both DU and sort command have an H option. So if you use the H on both of these for human readable, you'll be able to sort these, which is incredible. This is really useful. I'm not sure if this has always been here and I just didn't know it all these years, or this was recently introduced and I just wasn't keeping on top of things. But yeah, incredibly useful feature to have. Sorts, you can keep this human readable format and still sort things. So that was incredibly useful. So the other thing you can do is sort by a column. So sort, let's get out of here and sort -k. You can say 5, 5. So this is going to be column 5. Use K is going to specify the key, and the key is basically going to be the column you want to sort by. So test 1. I don't know how useful this is going to be with this particular data. This is actually viewing it all as one column, so that's not incredibly useful in this example. But I'm gonna show you another example. There's another option for sort. You can say -t $, and you can specify what you want your delimiter to be. So your columns will be delimited by whatever you specify here. So you can specify a colon. So it's a -t $, and then the string that you want, or quotes, and put the string you want inside there. So in this case, the colon is going to be what we separate by. So we're going to separate columns by that and sort by the 10th column. That's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the 5th column. But we don't want that anyways. Let's sort by the 3rd column to make this a good example. Sort, and there we go. So now we can sort by, so most of these items in here, some of these are just text that I echoed into this file. Most of these are taken from the Etsy password file. So these are going to be user IDs, and so we can sort by user ID. Now, if we were to just, let's say if we just sorted this normally, it's going to be in this order, right? You can sort by user ID like that. So that's kind of useful. Maybe not in this. I mean, I can't think of a reason to sort this particular file, but a great thing to be able to do if you want to be sorting things. That gives you a lot of flexibility and a lot of options to work with. So, in any case, that's about it for this command. Remember, check the links in the description for more info. Hit the subscribe button for more useful content like this. We also have a ton of other more interesting content covering things like coding, hardware, software, servers, Raspberry Pis, 3D printing, and a whole lot more. Hopefully you found this useful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on that next video.